All right, howdy and welcome back. We are here with the warning, Hell You Call a Dream. It's the lyric video. I waited a few minutes just to make sure that there wasn't another one coming live, but I imagine they'd all been pre-uploaded and everything, and they just flipped the switch. So I think the lyric videos are all we're going to get. We're not going to get any kind of an official music video. We're going to get this one, the official lyric video. So it'll have the official track from the album, for Hell You Call a Dream, with the lyrics, which is good. Otherwise, I was going to have to go try to track those down so I can really understand what the lyrics are. So I'm just like you guys. I can't wait. So here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to back up. First of all, I'm very pleased by the vocals. They aren't as filtered and compressed as they were for Sick. I really like that. The music still seems to sound like it's a bit compressed. It's the style, I think, of this album, which is fine. I'm not objecting to it. It's just a little different. You know, you have to get used to it. I'll go back and we'll listen to that again. Like that. That's catchy. And this Hell You Call a Dream. I like that. I'm not a singer. Don't. I can't do it justice, but I like that. And it's how you call a dream. My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Praying up for the kill. If this can't break me to life, then what will suffering just for the thrill? I'm detecting a pattern. Are you guys? More, Sick, and this one. Just for the thrill. I'm detecting kind of a pattern so far in these first three songs. They're very much about, I don't know how to put it into words, right? Because Sick was very much about not just wasting your life away and I'd rather give me violence. I'd rather do something exciting and pay for it when I'm dead, sort of thing. I don't want to just waste away. This one, you know, ready and out for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will, right? If this can't bring me to life, what will? Kind of a theme going on here. And More was also kind of like that in the sense that it was very much about, I think More was people have kind of associated with addiction, right? Whether it be an addiction to romance or an addiction to a drug or whatever. But it was another one of those life things, you know, like not wasting your life away sort of things. I'm kind of detecting a theme. Anyway, let's go again. I do like that. This kind of shift. They're doing it again. This is what the warning does, right? That the tonal, you know, they had a verse, chorus, and now they're into a verse that's like a totally different sort of feel from the previous two. They're good at that. More. This could also, I'm going to back up. This could also be interpreted in these lyrics. I don't know what their official statement of what it means is. I don't think they've necessarily released that yet, but I'm also, call me wild, call me crazy, but I'm getting this impression, kind of like the More, where you could associate that with a relationship to a person, for instance, a not healthy relationship to a person. This one could also be relationship based, and I'm going off of. Let me go back up and find the line that maybe I don't want to be. Maybe I don't want to be in this hell you call a dream. Well, maybe this song is her talking or singing to somebody she's in a relationship with. I'll get the words out. Who thinks it's a dream relationship, and she's like, "No, this is hell. I want to get out of it." I don't know. Maybe I do not know what the intent is, but that's one of the thoughts that's going through my head. Just want to breathe, like she's being, suffocated. And that's it. Okay. I'm going to give part of that another listen here. Now, my theory about what the lyrics mean, I think only some of the lyrics kind of made that thought enter my head. I don't think the song's about that, though. There's just too much that doesn't quite fit. But maybe, I don't know. Start again and see. Keep that in mind, my thought, and see what I think. I like the intro. I want to hear it live because once again, it seems to be a theme with this album. And I have all their albums and I've heard all their songs over and over and over again. They're really compressed and processed musical instruments. At least the voice seems pretty clean. But the instruments aren't clean. They're very, very heavily processed, which, I totally understand for a studio track. That happens. I mean, you do that. You want to do that kind of stuff for a studio track, and for live. Some bands will do that too, and then they're not really playing, right? But we know that the warning plays, and they always like to try to make their. I like the comment they made about Error, where they said that their goal all along throughout their career has been to try to make it so that their live performances match their studio performances. They said Error was the closest they got to that ever. I remember, I think either Danny or Powell said that. I don't believe that's going to be the case with Keep Me Fed. I don't think the live performances can quite match because of the compression stuff that they're doing on the instruments. You don't hear that compression as much in the live. But both are valuable. Both are valuable. I'm going to say the same things I said with Sick, which is I will probably prefer the live. And I'm not a fan of the compression, but it's fine. Don't take it to mean I don't like the song. I absolutely do so far. I don't, on the first listen through, I don't think it's going to be in my top 10. Not yet. I haven't heard it enough. In my recent top 10 list, I said it's probably going to change, and it probably will, my top 10 list. And this might be included in my top 10. I haven't heard it enough yet. First listen through, no, but maybe after 20 listens through, maybe. I don't know. I will be listening to it a couple more times tonight before I go to bed, so don't worry. But I want to get to these lyrics. Okay, that still applies to a relationship she wants to get out of. That also fits my crazy theory about what the song might mean. Isn't it normal to love what now? Running out of things to say also fits in. But isn't it normal? Isn't it normal to love while we hate? I couldn't see the word between love and hate here, or love and what? Love what we hate. Is that what it is? She shouldn't say while. Why? Love while we hate. She says love what we hate. Okay. Yeah, that all still applies. Isn't it normal to love what we hate? In too deep. Give me something to believe. My crazy theory, I'm sticking with it, that it's got something to do with a relationship, just kind of like more, and just kind of like sick. Well, sick is more about, I don't think it's a relationship necessarily, although it might be, but it's really about, like we talked about before on the sick reaction, about not wasting your life away. And this one's kind of like, too, but this one's kind of like not wasting your life away in a dead-end relationship, maybe? Again, guys, I don't know. I don't think the band's come out. If they've got a video, a vlog, something in their words that says what they intended this to mean, point me to it in the comments, please. I want to know what their interpretation is, what their stated goal is. But I'm sticking to my interpretation for now. Yeah, that still applies. Just want to breathe definitely applies. This bit doesn't quite fit. I guess you could make it fit. You could kind of interpret it, but this stuff's a little bit... the whole kill stuff and then bloody knife is kind of Queen of the Murder Scene stuff, so I don't think... I'm hoping it's not a literal, like this character wants to actually kill somebody. I think it's something else, but cool. I've been underwater right from the start. It's a lot like Choke. That same kind of theme, right? Drowning in whatever, in the pressures in life, the stresses. This, I love this reference to, I know it's just a word, but you got to think of the other song on the album, right? More. Still ties into a relationship thing. Still sticking to my crazy theory about the meaning. I like that. That those beats in the back, they're kind of drummy beats, but I don't know if they're actually drums. It's I don't know what's making that sound. It's a percussion sound. Is it like bongos or something? What is that sound? I want to hear that again. Every time the chaos drives me wild like an animal, just wanna breathe. That's not just standard drums. What is making that sound? Is it like bongos? Like hand slapping on drums sort of thing? Oh, and there was a bass slide right there. An alley bass slide. I love it. I heard it. See if you can hear it again. Right there. Love it. I don't know about you, but I love her bass slides, no matter where they are. Animosity. She's done those in a number of songs. I just love them. All right. It's a good song, as we all know. and it's been proven true. One of the truths of the universe is the Warning cannot write a bad song. I agree with you. They can't. It's a good song. I like it more on the second listen than I did on the first. I think it's because when I'm in the first listen, I'm like almost like nervous listening to it. It's like I can't really let myself go and listen. It's like, oh, I need to really pay attention because I'm doing a reaction, and that sort of thing. So the second time through, I liked it even more. I have a feeling I'll like it even more as I go along. But it is a good song. I'm kind of sensing a theme so far. I haven't listened to the fourth song, which is also released today. We're going to listen to that in a minute. I don't think they're going to have an English translation in the lyric video. Maybe they will. If not, I'm going to have to go and try to translate it all myself, unless somebody's already done it. Maybe I'll go search for that before I finish recording that one, and try to use that as something to look at for the lyrics. But there's kind of a theme for this album. They all kind of sound. They don't sound the same. That's not what I'm trying to say. They all seem to have the same kind of production, if that makes sense. Which, okay. I mean, I guess they have one producer for the album, just like they did for Error with David Benda. He had kind of a sound as well. That makes sense, that they all kind of sound similar in that sense. And I don't mean the songs are similar. Don't get me wrong. I just mean the production quality, the production techniques. That's the word I'm looking for. Production techniques are very similar. But I did enjoy the vocals very much in this one. In Sick, they were a little compressed in some parts, which I didn't really like, a little filtered. This one, they seemed really clear, and I really loved that. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I know you guys have thoughts on this. I know that a lot of people who saw this live, either in person or have seen the live recordings that fans did, have been telling me that this is their new favorite song. And I'm not there yet. And I also wonder if any of them are seeing this and can comment, those who have said that this was their favorite song based on the live performances. Does this match that to you? Is this the same? It's the same song, but is this the same kind of performance? Is this as good as the live? I know your answer is going to be no, nothing's as good as the live, the Warning. I know. We all know that answer. But I'm just curious if this helps solidify it as your favorite, if it was your favorite from the lives that you've seen, or if this didn't do anything to do that. The live is just so much better or something. I'd just be curious what you think about it in comparison to the live. Like I said, I'm still waiting for official live for Sick and official live for this before I dive into listening to the lives. I don't want to have to. I think it's a disservice to the Warning, honestly. I love that fans are so passionate that they want to share it with other fans. That is the most amazing thing in the world. But I kind of think of it as a disservice to use that as a basis for judging their live performances. That's why I want to wait for the professionally recorded live performances. It's very handy for special moments, like, for instance, the Pepsi Center POW singing or performing Breathe live. I did watch that because that's special, right? That is super special. And that sort of thing. But if it's just one of their songs from their album, I'd rather wait for the professional. I hope you guys understand that. I think a lot of you do. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you thought. And I'm going to go on to the other song that they released, the Spanish language song. And the only thing I caught from the intro, like I said, I missed the English intro because of the stream issues on YouTube, and I had to flip to the other one when they were into the Spanish language introduction. So I missed the English introduction, so I didn't get all of the prep for the songs. But I did catch at the end, they said that the second song was originally written in English, and then they realized that the music really fit better for a Spanish language song, so they decided to do it in Spanish, and I think that's awesome. Like they said, they have always said, what's best for the song, right? And they decided what's best for the song is this one's going to be in Spanish, this next one's going to be in Spanish. So anyway, I'm talking about that song now, and I really should have been talking about Hell You Call a Dream, and I'm done talking about Hell You Call a Dream. I'm going to go listen to it some more after I listen to the next new song. So thanks for being with me, guys. Appreciate it. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.